while, and he decided to sell it. He gave me a pretty good deal.
Jess, I'm a big fan of the artwork on your arms, specifically the pig, with the diagram of the pig broken down into the different parts of the pig that you eat.
Yeah.
That I'm a big fan of that.
Yeah,
That piece of
number
art.
6 is bacon.
Yeah, I know what number 6 is. Let me show you how I know. I've got purse.
Oh, I thought you were going to show them your tattoo.
I have a bag of bacon in my purse, Jess. I know what 6 is.
And that's the emergency bacon. She's already gone through the daily bacon. This is the emergency bacon if for some reason the car breaks down on the way home. So you were a manager there, like you said, and why in the world would you get in your head that you wanted to buy the place?
It was mostly, I wanted to open a restaurant myself, and she talked me into it.
So how did you two hook up?
So I was a frequent customer of Perry's Pizza in Newport Beach, and so I guess I caught his eye, and then he got my number, and the rest is history.
Did he catch your eye too?
Yes.
Like you went in for the pizza or in for Jess, or maybe
I went in for Jess. I went for both, but I went in for Jess. It took a little time, and he's like, "Oh, wait a minute, I've seen you here before." So it was kind of surreal. We bought the place because being on the other side of the counter was interesting, but yeah.
So you bought it in '96, right?
Yeah.
And then what kind of changes? I mean, we're talking 30 years, almost 28 years later. Has the business changed at all, just in general, or?
Well, we had to move in 2014
Right.
to another location, and that changed. That was a whole different ballgame because we were in a neighborhood next to a Trader Joe's, but they welcomed us into the neighborhood. It's a hangout.
It was definitely a blessing in disguise. So all we knew was Newport. Never thought we'd have to leave, and then we found this spot and took a risk, and it was the best thing that ever could have happened. Like you said, we've got folks that maybe were younger in Newport, hanging out at the beach, and now they have families, and they're in Huntington, and it's reminiscent for them, and it's all good.
There's a lot of different styles of pizza, of course. What's your philosophy on what the style of pizza that we're going to get at Perry's?
The philosophy is the original pizza. It was from Pennsylvania. It's a square pan, and then we now do round pizzas too. But it's everything is made fresh. We try not to do the things that other pizza places do. Like we use whole olives on our pizzas and big chunks of pineapple, not this little tidbit. But that's our philosophy.
So what are we looking at here? This is great. Mona just brought in a couple.
Today is prime rib slider day.
Whoa!
Okay.
Hello. How'd
Every
you come up-
Thursday is prime rib slider day, and so we decided to bring that.
How did you come up with that?
Well, Wednesday is prime rib day.
Okay.
So you got some leftover, or if you have leftovers.
Exactly. We
you
have some
got-
leftover meat, leftover rolls. So we
Well,
started doing that.
I don't want to be rude, so I'm just going to take a bite here.
And then tell me about Home of the Jug. Where did this come from? Because I'm fascinated with the idea of drinking beer out of different containers.
Well, it was 4th of July weekend, and we used to sell beer in these 32-ounce schooners, and we ran out of it. So I went down to the supermarket, and I saw the jug, and I bought a whole bunch of them, poured them out, filled them with beer.
Brilliant. It is Home of the Jug now. So you can get any of the draft beers served in an ice-cold 32-ounce milk jug.
Yeah,
That is some good prime rib.
and we got 16 cans.
It was 16 pounds. So we
Wow.
expanded
Yeah.
August of 22. There's a little record shop next door that moved out, so now we have more space, more seating, and we doubled our capacity.
Now, are y'all 49er fans too, or is it just
Absolutely.
you are?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, guys.
Big day on Sunday.
I didn't know I could love you more, but here I am. I feel good about this team. I feel better about this team than I did the last 2 times that they went. I mean, I remember seeing Jim Harbaugh out there in New Orleans. It kind of looked starstruck, kind of a big stage. And then last time, I wasn't sold with Jimmy G. This team looks confident Super Bowl week. There's just a calm. Kyle's been there before. I feel good about this. Yeah. Oh gosh. Let's go. Perry's
Oh,
Pizza. Find them at Brookhurst and Hamilton in Huntington Beach. It is a husband and wife team. Does that cause any problems, or you guys got it down?
She handles the front, I handle the back.
Good. So she does the business stuff, and you do you deal with the meat.
That's right. The meat.
Way to do it.
Also, through the 18th, from, what is that, from tomorrow through the 18th, you'll make any medium pizza into a heart-shaped pizza for Valentine's Day. And there's a special where you're going to get a heart-shaped 2-topping pizza, a couple small garden salads, and 2 glasses of house wine as well. So, very cool. Check out perryspizza.net. Perry's there at Brookhurst and Hamilton. Jess and Dawn Bingham, thanks for coming in today.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Go
it.
Niners.
Go Niners.
All right. Strange Science when we come back to Gary and Shannon. Deborah Mark is live in the